Okay guys, this is Breach, Zelda Swordless Finale. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in along the way. This video is going to have a cut in the middle. I'm going to show you how to get to Death Mountain while I kind of derp around and lose my way. And then you'll see me actually going through after a cut, because I stopped there to do a few practice runs through it and make sure I knew the route and the inventory management well. And it's a good thing I did. It took me like 4 to 6 tries to actually get it down to where I was comfortable recording it without like a fail-tage like we had on level 6. Now, Death Mountain is at the very top of the screen, almost directly north of the initial spawn point. But if you're not paying attention, you're just trying to get north. Like, I've never gone there this way. I don't know why I chose to go this way. I've always gone sort of from level 5 to get there. So, yes, this is the direction I should have kept going. It is right here. Should have gone one more, but I thought, wait a minute, I don't remember that place. You should have remembered that place, because now you're going to see a whole bunch of places that you don't remember because you're trying to get fancy. And yes, grab that fairy. So, I also just noticed I never picked up the power bracelet in this run. And I think that's because I don't really think it serves a purpose. Like, I get that you can open up the fast travel places, but that's all it does. By the way, I'm also going to lose like all my rupees up over here if this is where I think it is. Maybe it was during one of my test runs whenever I was gathering more bombs or something. But there's a there's a wall that I know. Right there. Yeah. That wall directly above me is bombable, and it's this jackass old man that says, okay, you're going to pay me for the door repair, and then takes all your rubies. Because he's jackass old man. Oh, we're going to get to see it? We're going to get to see it? Oh, this is exciting. Not really at all. Bloop. Could this be free rupees? What treasures await? Is the shop? Pay me for the door repair. Charge. Door repair? You live in a damn mountain, old man. Like, other than old men in caves and me and monsters, like, I haven't seen anyone in Hyrule. Like, who's gonna do this door repair? Honestly. Like, it's not like there's Hyrule carpenters or a big Kakariko village somewhere. There's monsters and old men in caves. Yeah, that's it. And an old woman. So, tangent aside, I get back on track, and see, I usually cross the river there after passing north of Lake Hylia, and then come over here. So that's why I was a little confused on which direction I should be heading. And you have to bomb your way into World 9, and you also have to bomb the correct rock. So, the Lionels here are a clear indication that something is up. They call it Spectacle Rock or Death Mountain. And this is World 9, and you're about to see a cut. There we go. We had a cut, and we're going to make this happen. Now, I don't have full bombs. And that doesn't matter because I'm going to get a free bomb drop from a Petra a little bit in here. So we're going to kill the Zulls and the like-likes. This is going to give us a key that we need. I think we need like 3 or 4 keys throughout the whole dungeon here. And like I said, we're just getting to Ganon, so I'm going to take the absolute fastest route to do that as possible, because that's less time I have to spend managing my inventory. So this is a Landmola. There's 2 varieties. They only appear here in level 9. And you damage the body by hitting the head, kind of like a Moldorm, but, I mean, you can only hit the head. And they have a propensity to drop money, but you only ever see that red one and like a blue one later on. So you go up 2 screens, grab your key, go bomb your way into the left room, and you take this staircase, which leads you to here. From here, you're going to want to go right, and the Petra in the next room is technically optional. However, oh wait, there's wizrobes in this room. You go right too. You don't have to fight those wizrobes. The Petra in this room is optional. You can just use your key and go through that door. However, there's a bomb drop for completing this room, so that saves a lot of stress on inventory management, especially since you already had to bomb your way through a wall, and you're going to have to bomb your way through another in just a second. And then you have to fight wizrobes after you've bombed through that wall. So, you just use your wand like a sword to hit the Petra in its different parts, and that's how you're going to take it down. Go to the next room. Technically, if you go to the room to the right, you can get the red ring. You can't bomb your way in there, but that's where that is. And to save bombs, I'm going to manipulate the hell out of these wizrobes to get as many red ones as possible, since they die to 1 bomb as opposed to 3. And the sprite flicker kept me from seeing where that wizrobe was. So I want him to be basically just right outside the door here. And I also want him to drop a bomb. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's what I want to happen. Got it down to 2 wizrobes. Didn't get a bomb drop. Not the end of the world. We can manipulate some bomb drops a couple times in a little bit here. Actually, we can manipulate to full, which is what made this kind of doable for me. Because you have another couple rooms with wizrobes that you have to deal with. If you're doing the full completion of it, like getting the silver arrow, you have a lot more crap that you have to deal with, which is, you know, fine because you have a sword to deal with it with. Bam! Take that, wizrobes. You don't know me. That's my purse. That's a King of the Hill quote before you guys think I'm just, like, carrying around a purse and randomly accusing people of taking it. So, we go through the passage here. Keep in mind we're on a 2 kill on the counter. 3 after that bad. We'll be 6 after this underground passage. And Zols. Now, I don't want to kill any of these guys right now, because I want to use them. 6, 7, 8, 9. And 10. Get him all by himself there. Now we're going to go back to the other room. Actually, we're going to go down here and get 4 free bats. Reset our kill counter on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, someone in my house is making popcorn. That smells absolutely delicious. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Free 5 rupees if you want to use arrows to take out some stuff. And 10. 15 bombs. Plenty. Like, the reason I was fail-tajing so hard on some of the test runs for this was because I was going into this next room with like 8. Or not this room, but the next one I have to deal with. I was going into with like 8 bombs. And it's just not enough for my skill level. And we are going to deal with these likes. even though that would have been my opportunity. We are going to deal with these like-likes. We're just going to get in the corner so that they can't take our shield. And we're just going to kill all of them. I also thought there was a drop in this room, which is why I was trying to kill all of them. Maybe a bomb, maybe a key, maybe something useful. There's not, by the way. So this is wasted time, but you know, you need a breather in a lot of these rooms, because this is not an easy dungeon by any means. So we're going to go up one more. Up two more, actually. We have a dark room with like-likes next. And I'm trying desperately not to lose my shield or get hit by the traps. And we need to bomb through the left wall here, which is going to leave us with 14 bombs, which is plenty. But whenever I was coming into that room with 8 and having to drop one, and then, oh shit. Well, that didn't have the radius I thought it did. And also, there's not enough enemies in here to fully manipulate the which ones spawn. I think you're guaranteed to get 2 blue wizrobes and the traps. But what you want to do is you want to clear this room and then push the block. And that's going to make a staircase appear underneath the trap in the top right corner. So we're almost there. There we are. Now we have one enemy standing between us and Ganon. And it's a Petra. So we are home friggin' free. And that, well, I'll wait a second. I'll wait a second before I declare it fully over. Oh, snap, we're not fully done yet. Okay. I thought we were much further along than we were. It's just that we are kind of home free. We don't have to deal with those wizrobes, and we get 2 Zulls and 2 like-likes in this one. Which, I mean, we're good on Zulls and like-likes. If I wanted to, I could even hop into the other room and turn these like-likes into Zulls, but at this point, I think I'd take damage from the wizrobes just trying to get back and forth. And now, all that stands in our way is a Petra. And we are home free. I'll wait until we kill the Petra to officially call it a victory. But, I mean, this is the only mandatory Petra for this run. I would argue that the one that has a bomb drop in the room is mandatory. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Zelda Swordless. So, we can't kill Ganon. I stab where he should be with the wand a couple times. And you can't do anything to him without a sword. You need the sword and the silver arrow to be able to finish him. Our next challenge run is going to be Final Fantasy III Onion Kid only, the NES version. I'm going to have to emulate it, because that's the only way to play that version in English. And the PC version is broken, like game-breaking bugs that reset your save. Yeah. So look forward to that here in the next week or so. That's already recording in progress. And thank you guys for watching this, supporting it the whole way through. We died 4 times. We got to Ganon without a sword. And that's Zelda 1 Swordless. Thanks again.